My name is Sabrina. I am 34 years old. I work in a large company in the city. Every morning, I wake up early. I take the bus to work. I always arrive on time. I do not earn a lot of money, but I work hard. I like my job. I make sure my clothes are clean. I like to look neat and tidy. I do not like attention. I just want to do my work. Then I want to go home. A quiet life is enough for me. My boss's name is Richard. He is 42 years old. He is a serious man. He wears nice suits. He does not smile often, but sometimes he smiles at me. At first, I did not think much about it. But one day, Richard started coming to my desk. Almost every day. He asked about my work. He said I was doing well. He said I was one of the best employees. His words made me feel proud, but they also made me nervous. One afternoon, he stood at my desk and said, "Sabrina, you work very hard. You deserve more." I smiled and said thank you. But inside, I felt uneasy. That night, I could not sleep. I kept thinking about his words. What did he mean by more? A few days later, Richard called me to his office. My heart started beating fast. I thought I had done something wrong. But when I sat down, he said, "I want to talk about your future here." That made me feel hopeful. He said I had a lot of potential. He said I could grow in the company. Then he said something unexpected. He asked me to help him on a private project. Not an official company project. He said it could lead to a promotion later, but there would be no written agreement. He said, "Trust me." I felt unsure, but he was my boss, and I wanted to move forward in my career. So I said yes. That was my big mistake. For the next few weeks, I worked very hard. I stayed late. I skipped weekends. I helped Richard with reports and ideas. I sent him files at night. I gave everything. But slowly things changed. Richard stopped answering my messages. He stopped calling me to his office. When I asked about the promotion, he said, "Be patient." Weeks passed. Nothing happened. In meetings, he ignored me. He praised other employees instead. I felt confused. I felt used. One day, I finally asked him directly, "What about the opportunity you promised?" He looked at me and said, "Sabrina, you misunderstood. I never promised anything." My heart sank. I felt angry, but I also felt ashamed. I trusted him, without protection, without proof. Soon, rumors started in the office. People said I was trying to get special treatment. Some colleagues stopped talking to me. Work became painful. One afternoon, I was called to the HR office. They asked me about my extra work with Richard. This time, I told the truth. I showed my messages. I showed my files. The company started an investigation. In the end, Richard was moved to another department. But the damage was already done. My reputation was weak. People did not trust me anymore. A few months later, my contract was not renewed. I lost my job. That night, I sat alone in my apartment. I cried for a long time. I was angry at Richard. But more than that, I was angry at myself. Why did I trust words instead of facts? Why did I stay silent? After some time, I found a new job. The salary was lower, but the environment was safe. My new boss was clear and respectful. Everything was written. Everything was professional. I worked quietly. I worked honestly. Slowly, I rebuilt my confidence. Now, I understand something important. Trust is not enough in the workplace. You must protect yourself. That mistake changed my life. But it also taught me my worth. Life goes on. And I move forward, stronger than before.